Oh, this thing hit quick today. Hey, everybody. Welcome in to the DLLS Cowboys pregame. Cowboys and Jets today going to win this thing by 30, maybe 40, depends. But boy, howdy. That's a saying in Texas. Boy, howdy. Are the Cowboys banged up? Let's talk about what we got to work with. Let's start this pregame. Meow, hit the like button. Everybody, welcome in. It is the DLLS Cowboys pregame show. Let's get it on. We're going to have ourselves a good time. Cowboys, Jets. Cowboys going to win by 100. A quick reminder, we do have our warehouse sale going on where if you want to get big old discounts, we got them at alldlls.com on the merch. Plus, we still got the deal going on the DLLS branded Bills hat. You can become a diehard, get free merch, $59 for a year, and you get the DLLS branded Bills hat, or you can go the cheapo route and get a sweet T-shirt and do it for $36 for the first year.
Y'all better hurry up. Those hats are going.
Yeah, it's almost out of there.
I think it's like 6.
Almost out of there.
That's what they said. I think it's like 6 left. Go ahead and get in there. Maybe more.
I'll tell you what, the branded Bills hats, they'll age well, too. I'm wearing a branded Bills hat, which I've been wearing for, 4 or 5 months. I golf in this sucker. I volleyball in this sucker. Still rocking and rolling. But my name is Jeff. I'm next to former Cowboy wide receiver Jesse Holly.
Oh, Jesse Holly went 77 yards. It must be a reality show.
They may need to play like that today. They may need one of them type of plays today.
Yeah, maybe 2 of them, maybe 2 or 3. I could see it. We're going to need some help because everybody's hurt. It's tough. Next to Jesse is the second greatest beat writer in the history of the Cowboys and the writer of our newsletter. Make sure you sign up, alldlls.com/newsletter, and then you'll have an up-to-date what's going on in the world of DFW sports every morning in your inbox for free. The great and powerful Ali Jawad.
Prince Ali, handsome as he.
How we doing, man?
Great. I'm healthy.
Healthy's good.
Healthy's good.
Healthy's good,
but not had by a lot of people right now.
No,
especially in the Cowboy Nation.
That's true. I'll hit you guys with who is inactive for the Dallas Cowboys today. And I believe Clarence Hill is standing by. We'll go to him in a couple minutes, but he is ready. Guys who are inactive for the Dallas Cowboys today. Now, we knew CeeDee Lamb and Tyler Booker would be inactive. Yep, maybe inactive for another week, maybe another 2. Who knows, right? We knew that was happening. Kavontae Turpin ain't going to make it today.
Wow.
Kavontae Turpin is inactive, and he was my pick to click.
Okay.
Which is unfortunate.
Super unfortunate.
Just because I saw that last week they actually did a receiver thing with Turpin.
They did.
They had the, we're going deep across the field. And he ran out, and I was like, oh, my God. Turp is doing receiver things.
Yep.
And I was excited. So, of course, he's hurt. Miles Sanders is out, which means Jaden Blue is in. Woot, woot.
Let's go, Blue.
Tyler Guyton is out.
Hush it.
Which means Nate Thomas is in.
Correct.
Jay Toya is out, which means we get more of the great and powerful Mozzie.
All right.
Marshawn Nealand is out.
Correct.
And not listed here, but not planning to play today is your all-pro left guard Tyler Smith. Yep. He will be dressed for emergency only.
And so it has to be.
You have to run out of players.
Yes. Yeah. Basically.
Because his knee, not arthritis, tendonitis is not good. So Tyler Smith, 4 of 5 starting offensive linemen will not be playing in this football game. This is Terrence Steele and them.
Yeah, that's a crazy line.
Terrence Steele and them.
So you're going into an NFL game and potentially the best offensive lineman is Terrence Steele.
Yep.
And them. That's crazy.
Best O-lineman today, my prediction is TJ Bass, followed by Nate Thomas, and then Terrence Steele in some order.
I think Terrence Steele is going to have a really good day because the Cowboys, if they are following the Jesse Holly plan,
they're
going to run the football.
PTB2. Oh.
No, not today. Today's not the day for that. Today's not the day for that.
PTB2.
No, not today. Today's not the day for that. Run the football. Run the football a lot.
Do we have a receiver that runs fast without Turp? So it's Pickens,
Cropper,
Tolbert.
Yeah, Cropper. He's the returner today too.
Cropper is?
Yeah.
If you could play Cropper, like actually let him play, He'll be my pick to click.
Him and Blue
Okay.
will handle kick returns. Cropper will handle punt return duties today.
So I didn't want every player on the Cowboys to be hurt, but Cropper's my guy every training camp that I'm like, it's like, okay, here's the thing. He cannot be anyone's 5th or 6th receiver. But if he were your starting slot, I think he can play. He just can't be your 5th or 6th receiver because he'll be watching the whole game and he's not going to, I guess now he's playing special teams, but he ain't running down on kickoff or punt because he's a little skinny man. But Jalen Cropper, just as a receiver, kind of fun. So he's my new pick to click. I need you guys to know that. Let's bring in Clarence. Clarence is out there getting ready for some football. And look at Clarence Hill. Look at Clarence Hill looking good. Are you outside? Is that the sun behind you?
No, it's the light behind me, which I started smiling because the Jones family just walked by, and that reporter, let me get up and go see if I can grab Jerry right quick because
Go
they
get
just
him. We'll
walked.
come back. Go get him. We'll come back to you.
We're gonna get in and out, but they just walked. They're going to their suite. But I do want to shout out G from Jersey. He picked me up, took me to dinner last night. He actually saved the company some money because he brought me to the game, so I didn't have to use an Uber and have to get a rental car. So I gave him my parking pass, and he parked it in the media lot, and he's at the game. So shout out
There
to
you
G from
go.
Jersey.
Shout out to G
People
from
helping
Jersey.
people.
Yeah.
And did you punch him in the face for making that T-shirt of you
Yeah,
photoshopped?
I have another one.
I know he told me he got more for it. He said Jesse.
Yeah, I was waiting till we're all in the studio, but there's more. I wait for us to all be in the studio. There's more.
It's dirty work. It's really dirty work. But I see you guys. I hear you with the run the ball. But maybe they should throw.
Oh,
I
Let's
mean,
go.
Quentin Williams. The best part of this Jets defense is their tackles.
look at this.
Right? They don't really
Yeah,
have great pass rush. They don't have
No,
great
I hear what you're
pass
saying.
rush.
It's Sauce and Quinnan.
I hear what you're saying. Absolutely. That's why we're going to run on the edges. Coming up later on in the show, we'll design. I went to the blackboard and we show you a play about how the Cowboys can run the ball. A little pin and pull action for the Cowboys getting to the outside. We're not running at Quentin Williams. We're running away from Quentin Williams.
Okay, that's what I'm saying because the best part of that defense right up the middle for sure. But yeah, it's one of those games, and coming off the Texas lost to Florida, which was one of them games. Like it's one of them games where the Cowboys should win this game. They're supposed to win this game. But with these injuries in this situation, you never know what's going to happen. But certainly, the good news is Blue is going to play. He's going to be the kick returner, and not having Tyler Smith. Dak's gonna have to be on his game like he was last week. I mean, Dak manipulated. We talked about it. Certainly, you talked about it in your Bustin' Ball University segment about how Dak
It's
is.
not
It's not
busting
busting.
ball. No ball better university.
Thank you. KBBU.
my bad.
He never remembers what PTB2 is, but I remember his stuff.
But how Dak, the way he moves in the pocket and manipulates in the pocket helps the offensive line. And he's certainly going to have to be on his game and getting that done. But again, I am looking for a fight. It's funny. Me and G were at this restaurant, and we were sitting next to George Pickens' aunt. She was getting food for George Pickens. At this restaurant, taking it back to the hotel because the hotel is not far from where we're eating. And we were talking. I said, "We looking for a fight because Sauce is handsy." And he's gonna be pulling and grabbing and be following it. And Pickens gonna get tired of that stuff. At one point, he might throw a punch. And she did not say you're crazy.
Oh, you were talking to George's family about George punching people.
Yeah.
Like,
Mama's 1 week,
messy.
auntie's next week.
Messy.
Well, you a magnet for the yams. You a magnet for the yams.
Whose cousin you gonna hit up next week?
Sir. She's married to. I told you. I sent it to the message. She's married to the big former Seton Hall guy from Jersey.
She's married to him. I didn't know she was married to him. Yeah.
Yeah, she's married to him, the big Seton Hall guy from Jersey. Yeah, I'm not messing with her, man.
All right, Clarence, have a great day. It was good to see you, bud.
All right, let me see if I can run down these Joneses.
Yeah, you got it. By the way, I do want to shout out to people who watch every single day and how bits get to keep going. John, if you could scroll up a little bit and find there's one from Dro Knows, who is here every day, and it's about Ali.
Oh, there we go.
I need to read it. There we go. Dro Knows. Ali's charger couldn't make it today, which he had his laptop charger plugged in yesterday, and it was about the size of the room, and it became a whole thing throughout the show.
Autobots
His
fight
charger
Decepticons.
couldn't make it today. He had to go help the Autobots fight off the Decepticons. A whole Transformer. Optimus Prime. Ali's Charger.
That's crazy. They got you, Ali.
Okay, so Cowboys with absolutely no offensive line. Are you ready to fight Clarence? He wants to throw the ball. You want to run the ball.
Listen, I'm not fighting Clarence about football stuff.
What are you saying? Because he's been in the game longer?
No, I'm saying I know more. Okay.
Okay.
I'm not arguing with this guy about football stuff.
There is.
Argue with me about MLA format. Okay, that's what we're arguing about that.
Well, you think he's got that covered?
Exactly.
Boy.
That's what I'm saying. No, I'm not arguing about that stuff.
Clarence just fires off words in whatever order they come out in, and it's like, Ali, can you fix it? Make that readable? My job. Look, I'm gonna go find the Joneses.
No comment.
Dak's gonna text me, but I'm gonna be missing some commas. There's some iffy words. One other thing that I saw from our very own Clarence Hill today, who is the best beat writer in the business. We tease him because it's fun. Kyer Elam is benched today. Your starting corners are Trayvon Diggs, Deron Bland, Reddy Stewart in the slot. And to me, it's a reminder that Cowboys and NFL content is year-round. They've done a great job of doing that. I love being at training camp because people are interested and you can talk about all the things that happen every day. But it's a reminder that happens every year. Training camp means nothing.
Nothing at all.
Because, boy, there was one player throughout camp that they were like, oh, they did it. They found a guy that Buffalo absolutely didn't want on their team, wanted to get rid of him. And
he
see if
looked
they could
good.
get absolutely
and it's
anything.
showing, yeah.
It was like Kyer Elam, they found one.
Yeah.
Wow, they got a gift. Sweet, we found a guy that can play. And now he's benched the week after they benched Diggs. Now they're benching Elam, putting Diggs back in. So that's my lesson of the day is I love training camp and I love to talk about what happened every day. But just know by the time we get to week 3 or 4,
may not mean nothing.
We can tell you what people looked like in camp. Who cares until they play? But I like it, so don't not listen to it.
And even in that lineup, I know that there's this rotation or benching or however they're doing this thing where it's Elam and it's Diggs last week, Elam this week. The one guy that you really have to watch out for to me was Reddy Stewart. Like playing that slot, they're actually using him a lot sometimes as like playing the way that they're trying to manipulate these coverages. He's playing as if the area where linebackers would play, that hook to curl area, and that's giving up a lot of the flats. You go back and you watch the last couple of games, and you've seen tight ends and running backs really be able to eat in the flats.
I'm picking Breece Hall more than 22.5 receiving yards today.
That might be a good thing. That might be a good thing to pick that guy. Because Reddy's playing that position and he's getting too far inside, and now he's having to get all the way back outside to the flats. And these running backs, and he's making some business decisions when it comes to tackling guys like Josh Jacobs and company. And Breece Hall is going to be another one of these guys that if you're going to have to come tackle him in the flat, then you better bring all of your lunch with you. You better bring all of it with you. So I know that they're doing this thing outside with the rotation, but Reddy's that guy that's playing that position and that coverage where he's giving up a lot to those flats and a lot to those to the outside where they're just dumping it down and they're turning a little 5-yard dump off and it's turning into 15, 16-yard plays.
Is this what unlocks the secondary for us, boys? Ali, this going to do it?
Well,
we finally got Diggs and Bland, and we'll figure out the slot guy.
Let's not forget the safety spot, too. You got Juan Thomas starting in today. I mean, does he bring something to the table that you're hoping to see, like whether it be communication or coverage deep or whatsoever? But Cowboys fans wanted him. Now they got him, right, Jesse?
I think you hit on this earlier in the week.
Yeah, but
it's the wrong guy.
You got to be careful how to say it. I wish.
We don't wish harm on anyone.
No.
Anyone.
But if Wanye was going to play, I wish it was for a different safety.
Yeah.
Because then you would have two guys who have the ability to
cover. Struggling though, but
we're missing the guy. Like Wanye has an ability to cover.
Yeah.
And maybe, the Cowboys are, I think I can do this off the top of my head. I believe the Jets are the worst in the league. -7 turnover differential. The Cowboys are -4, which obviously isn't good. They're not forcing turnovers. They're really not turning over the ball much.
They don't have any turnovers on defense.
None.
That's
why. Because when I saw the -4, I'm like, have they even turned it? They've obviously turned it over 4 times, but they have no takeaways.
The Houston fumble. The sack force fumble.
Jets?
James Houston. Oh, it's on the
Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Jets defense.
Okay.
Okay, they have none.
They have 0 turnovers this season.
Good. Let's keep it that way.
Yes.
The Cowboys have to have very few, like 1 or 2, because they haven't given it away that
3.
much.
They have 2 interceptions and the 1 fumble.
Yeah. Well, so you've got where was I going with this? What was I just talking about?
Safety.
Wanye.
I was talking about Wanye.
Safety, coverage.
Oh, and maybe Wanye can be a guy that actually gets us a turnover. where like, but if Malik Hooker hasn't, like he also has an ability in coverage. But the thing is, they just got to stop being completely lost at all times.
Exactly.
That's what we're looking for. If Diggs, Bland, Reddy can help that, whatever it takes for everybody to just run the play the way it's drawn up on Madden. Okay? The little circles go where they go. The dude go where you go. I see where the bubbles are. Go to your bubble. Okay? Just do that. Coming up next,
before we get out of here, just a very, very quick, unique story talking about Wanye Thomas. Wanye will be playing in the same game that his younger brother. His younger brother
what's
is
his name?
Thomas.
It's like
A. Thomas.
It's like Azaria or
He's
something.
like, Azaria Thomas.
Yeah.
I'm an A. Thomas, but
He's a big old corner.
that's pretty cool though, man. Like, it's like 1% of 1% gets to play in the National Football League, but to play in the league and your brother's playing across from you, that's pretty cool.
Well, coming up next on the DLLS Cowboys pregame as we get you ready for Cowboys and Jets, we are going to debut the blackboard. We're going to coach you up a little bit, make you a smarter fan on the Cowboys run game. Plus, we do have something to celebrate. As I've been trying to tell Jesse all along, it's going down, and it's all next. But first, we do want to ask you to subscribe to the newsletter, DLLS. We had a decent little week. Getting subscriptions.
Yes.
But what we need is a big old week.
Big old.
So if you're a Cowboy fan, that's great. You'll get everything that you need each morning. But if you're a fan of any DFW sports team, you'll get everything you need every morning. And this is not like the Die Hard. This is $0.00.
Yeah.
You just pop your email address in there and bang, you'll wake up to what's going on in DFW sports.
And this is a lively sports. Like, think about this for a second.
It's time for sports.
Like Dallas, the Cowboys, you know what that brings every single week. Now, the Rangers, they just hired a new skipper, right? So that's in the conversation.
Who did we hire?
Schumacher.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so they hired a new
Michael Schumacher. We're going with an F1 driver.
Not Michael
Andy?
Schumacher.
Okay.
Skip Schumacher. There we go.
I pulled that name from I don't even know where. His name is Skip.
It's Skip Schumacher. The Maverick season is starting up. You got the Cooper Flag is coming in there. So hey, let's get out there and subscribe. Yep.
We also want to shout out to our friends at Prize Picks, where you'll see mine here pretty soon. I tell you what, I'm on the up and up right now. I'm on the up. You might want to follow me with my picks.
It was shaky last week.
I'm on the up and up.
It came through.
PrizePicks.com/DLLS. That's what gets you the hookup. All you do is you make your picks. You say, I think so-and-so is going to have more or less than their projected stats. I've realized I can click on any player and pick the little green monster or the red monster. The red monster's like, this one would be tough to pull off, but it gives you big it gives you big return. You know, the little green one, a little easier, a little smaller return. I live in that little green zone. Prize Picks is tons of fun. We want you to sign up for it. Download the app today. Use the code DLLS. You get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code DLLS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it's good to be right. And speaking of our friends at Prize Picks, let's see our Prize Picks of the picks from the pregame picks presented by Prize Picks, okay? That's what you need. We got them for you. Was that not the official wording? I don't know. Aubrey, more than 1.5 field goals from your boy. That's me. Also from Ali, more than 1.5 field goals for Aubrey because he can kick from anywhere, and I don't know how many tutties we're scoring.
It's outside.
You rely on every game.
Huh?
They're outside today. MetLife is an open
probably need to
field.
be 66 and in then.
Whoa, that's a lot. I mean,
well, outside is 72.
They're outside.
Or inside is 72.
Yeah. Right.
Outside 66.
Okay.
Maybe notch it down to 64.
MetLife, that stadium, it's a swirling stadium. The wind coming off of the Hudson and it swirls around in there. So I'm just saying. But it's a beautiful day out there, I hear.
I got Dak having more than 22.5 completions and Breece Hall, as I told you, having more than 25.5 receiving yards for the Jets because we do have issues covering them flats, okay? Ali's got Dak completion percentage more than 65.8%. Kavontae more than 69.5 rush yards. I don't think so. We're PTB2 in this baby.
Come on, they struggle to stop the run. You got to line up today.
Let's just fire this thing. And producer John, the big question mark head. Pickens, less than 71.5 receiving yards. That's a hater. Dak, more than 4.5 rushing yards. He's saying nobody's going to be open. That's hating. Justin Fields, more than 50.5 rushing yards. John's got the Jets by 50.
If Justin Fields has more than 50 rushing yards, Cowboys in trouble.
Get ready.
Before we go to this new thing, I don't know why, but Clarence is back on the line. So do we want to check in with Clarence?
Let's just see what
just talk to the Jones.
Clarence,
so
you
got something for us?
Ali, you got too much dip on your chips, sir. Okay, first of all, it's one thing for Jesse now to be talking stuff. You tell me, don't me, tell me what you got. slow down there, young man. One thing, slow down. You just showed up. Secondly, I'm trying to.
Exactly. I just showed up, so what could I have done wrong?
So you just pump your brakes. Secondly, I ran down Jerry. He basically said Tyler had like 3 things on the same side: ankle, knee, whatever else, and they brought him up. Obviously, in case somebody else got hurt, they just needed some because they don't have any bodies left. And he expects CeeDee and Booker to be back shortly, for sure. And he's going with this narrative. All the guys he pays get hurt, and we're trying to find out is it good to have a better roster of a lot of players or play the big time guys? And it's a good testament today to find out, if it's just have good guys instead of great guys. Like this is another shot at the Micah trade. This is another him doubling down on the Micah trade.
Yeah, Clarence, we appreciate you, and I
No
hope
problem,
you have a great
guys.
day. You don't need to be here for what I'm going to do next. You can go. Yep, you have a great day.
Guys.
We may not get to your thing.
Can I tell Jerry something?
Here we go.
Go ahead. Go off.
The salary cap has a floor, too.
Yeah.
Like, you have to spend the money.
Yep.
You have to. So the idea that what I shouldn't do is pay the best guys is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. What we should do is have, okay, hold on. So we got like 250-something is the salary cap, and you got 53 guys. So we should have 53 $5 million players. Perfect. You know what you now lack? Difference makers of any kind. You know what you are now? You are 6-11.
You're the Jaguars.
The idea that, I don't know now, that's not a Micah thing. It's a Tyler Smith. It's a Deron Bland. It's a Trayvon Diggs. $15 million is bad too. Forget 47, $60 million guys playing right now. Maybe we should pay everybody $60 million. I don't know how Jerry's brain works, and I can't cheer for Jerry. Go Cowboys. I want them to win every game, but somehow I want him to lose. And I don't know how that works. But that man being in charge of an NFL team in the year of our Lord 2025 is asinine. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Anyway, go boys. Hope the Cowboys win by 100. Think they're going to win by 40. And we are going to debut a little something here. Now, Cowboys are missing 4 of their 5 starting offensive linemen. You guys, I've told you, my favorite thing about this team so far is I do think they finally hired a coach that makes a difference. Clayton Adams, their new offensive coordinator, his background is offensive line. The variations of what they do in the run game. And I'm grateful that we do have a former NFL player in Jesse Holley here. And we now have the blackboard where we can diagram things and make people smarter fans. So part of what makes the Cowboys run game successful right now is the variation in what they do. We got used to seeing things that were pretty much the same all the time. Outside zone, inside zone. Every offensive lineman's just on a track, and you follow them on the track, and then you figure out where you're going to go. Now they're running different things, and Jesse Holley's here to teach you about the beauty of the pin and pull.
All right, guys, here we go. A simple concept that a lot of teams in the National Football League, as well as the Dallas Cowboys, run. It's called the simple pin and pull, right? I love this play right here because you get a chance to have your offensive linemen and your tight ends, and it's a bunch of people just smashing heads and smashing down on people. So here's what you want to see. And of course, with the Cowboys having as many offensive linemen that they have out, you kind of want to set this thing up where you get your running backs on the edge and allow him to use his special gift. Javonte Williams is a back that is rolling right now for the Dallas Cowboys. So when you see this thing right here, simple set right here, what you want to make sure you do, quarterback's in the shotgun, running back is off to his right. So you want to make sure the first thing that we're doing is this backside tackle, right? He's going to go up and cut this backside linebacker off, right? He's going to cut the backside linebacker off the guard. He's going to reach and get this block right here. Now, here's where the pin and pull part of this comes into play. Your center is going to snap the ball, and he's going to get outside here. Your tight end, here's the pin part. He's smashing down on this defensive end. Your guard, he's getting this block right here on the other down lineman, and then you're swinging your tackle out here as another lead blocker. So he's going to clean up anything outside. Your center's going to be running up in the alley, looking for any loose change in there. Running back will come here. He'll just follow that block on the outside, and hopefully that now it's him and a safety, and then we're just looking up here for this running back to get to the house. Simple pin and pull play that a lot of NFL teams run, that the Cowboys run. They're down a couple of linemen, but this should be a play that the Cowboys should still be able to get off in this run game against the New York Jets. We'll see how it goes today, but pin and pull, put it in your pocket. Let's see if it works.
We love the pin and pull.
They love a good pin and pull.
We love the pin and pull.
And I didn't, the one place that I didn't get blockers were the DBs.
Well, that's because our receivers don't block. So
Yeah, well,
don't worry about it.
Tober's probably not gonna block that front side. Well, we hope. But Javonte has enough strength in his legs to break that. But that's one of the plays I think the Cowboys will be able to use. And this is what I was talking about with Clarence about, getting to the edges for the Dallas Cowboys against the New York Jets is a play that will work for them, getting Javonte outside. And even if you're using Blue, you want to get Blue with that speed outside, get some blockers out in front of him, because if you give Blue a crease, if you give him a lane, if you give him an alley, he does have the speed to turn it on and run away from any guys that are coming from the inside. So that's just a simple play that the Cowboys and a lot of NFL teams run that the Cowboys should implement today. Clayton Adams runs it. It's a play that yields high success when you have the running backs that the Cowboys have going for them right now.
And I love it because that's another thing where there could be variations inside of that play. Like, depending on how they're aligned, you can have different guys who are the polar.
Yes.
Sometimes Terrence Steele gets to tee off on the ear hole of somebody who has no idea he's going to be blocking him. Sometimes Tyler Booker gets to smash over a tackle who's off to his left. I think it plays to the strength of some of the guys who aren't playing today. But I mean, it's just, I think it's probably fun for offensive linemen when you get to be one of the guys where it's like, okay, it's not pass protection where my goal is to be reactionary. Like, I know when I'm lined up that there's a guy over there that doesn't know it's going to be me,
right.
and I just get to smack him. And then if it's the center who's pulling, so in this case, if you're Brock Hoffman, sometimes you'll have to block an edge guy, but sometimes you get to catch a little guy, or if you're the right tackle pulling,
right,
and you get to catch a little guy with a head of steam. It's fun. It's fun, and they mix up what they're doing, and it makes it hard to prepare for the Cowboys' run game. And they've been good in that way in terms of yards before contact for Javonte Williams. The Cowboys have been good. He's also good at after contact. And so everything working pretty well for this run game today. But don't worry about any of that. Light it all on fire. Throw it as far as you can every play, obviously. Joseph's in the super chat. Cropper season. That's my guy, Jalen Cropper. Is he going with the Marino? Because he did, and then he didn't, and I don't know if he still is. It was Jalen Cropper, then it was Jalen Moreno Cropper, and now it might be Jalen Cropper.
I think it's just back to Cropper again.
Yeah,
it was Cropper.
Yeah.
I think it's back to Cropper.
If you're out there now, I would say cut off most of your shirt. If you're in New York right now, getting ready for this game, crop tops for Cropper.
Shout out to number 16, baby. Let's go.
KG is in the super chat. Doo-doo Queen J. Holly. He just wanted to get that out there.
Oh, 20 spot. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man.
Yeah, you're a beast.
And he's crazy.
Yeah. He's one of the psychos. He's part of the YouTube supporters club, which we obviously do appreciate that. Let's get your predictions in the chat. Do the Cowboys win this game? And if so, by how much? I mean, they are the walking wounded right now. 4/5 of the offensive line is down. CeeDee Lamb is down. Kavontae Turpin is down. So your weapons are struggling. Your offensive line is missing. Miles Sanders, if you're worried about the backup running back. And the defense is scrambling for answers. They're just benching new people each week. So potential trap game, if there's such a thing for a 1-2-1 team as you're in New York to play the Jets. Are they going to get her done?
I mean, yeah, it's next man up opportunity. That's really the theme of this game. You got guys that really got to step up. If these guys do their part, they can absolutely win this game. They got to really do what Jesse Holley did in 2011 against the 49ers.
We need a 77-yard play. Gets us to the one.
Let's go.
That's all we need. But
get that 4.5-yard cushion 8 up. 3.
Oh, there we go.
3.5.
3.5.
3.5.
All right, I give up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grant you the 3.5. I think you might be right.
Yeah,
3.5. I think the angle's weird. I think that's what, it's not straight on where we could really see. Predictions in the chat. There's KG again. He says, I love this show. Y'all are the best.
24-6,
We love you.
21-10.
And the one above it was KG again, right? I haven't missed a super. I don't want to.
Yep.
All right, we good to go. Cowboys 31-24, Cowboys 37-13, 24-6, 21-10, 13-7,
That'd be great for
38-35, 38-20. We're all over the board. I'm going to move my official prediction based on how many people are missing. 24-23, good guys.
Okay. Yeah, man, like you gave a great stat earlier this week. Since 2003, Ali said that the Cowboys, last time they beat the Jets at MetLife or the
Giant Stadium. Yeah, old Giant Stadium.
Yeah, this is gonna be a tough one. This is gonna be a knockdown, drag out. I gave the stat earlier this week. 0-25 are Justin Field-led football teams when the opposing team scores 21 or more points.
Okay, so he's bad.
So yeah, so he's bad. So for me, I think it's gonna be a tight one. I'm gonna go Cowboys 22, Jets 19.
take advantage of the yardage after the catch. The Jets are very bad in that category, but I'm going to go Cowboys 28, Jets 24.
Bring your butts back here for the post-game show. We appreciate you hanging out with us for the pre.
Shotty, we need you. Call a game, Shotty.
Make sure you're subscribed to the DLLS newsletter, alldlls.com/newsletter, and make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel, DLLS Sports. And remember, you have no idea what anybody's going through, so be cool to everybody. Go Cowboys. I forgot where I got because I put new words in there.
Eliminate the contingencies.
Yep.
We all silly like the mayor.